Hello everybody! It's Thursday, and Thursday means we're playing a game. And today I decided I was going to give a new game I picked up a shot. It's called Tokyo Dark. It is visual novel style, meets point and click. I decided that I would do this one on my own instead of trying to gather up friends to do voices with me, mostly because I have no idea how many characters there are, and also it was kind of like last minute. Thursday. Oh yes, thank you for the hydrate, I will do that. But also because I don't fully know what the content is. I did some cursory googling around, and I'm sorry, Kitty, I'm sorry we can't listen to you do this right now. It's serious time. But also because it's a horror game and it's it's called Tokyo Dark. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty dark. And the content warnings that I found were suicide, mental health concerns, and abuse, along with the I'm so sorry, Em. I know, I had to turn Kitty off. We can't do this right now. But also this game is rated M17+ for violence, blood and gore, sexual themes, and strong language. So I didn't want to, without fully knowing what those content warnings mean in the context of the game, I didn't want to necessarily gather a whole bunch of people together only to find out, like, oh, this is gonna be a little too much for stream, because that's already happened. I don't want to have a repeat of the letter where something truly awful happens and we have to stop playing the game together. So I will be doing this one on my own. It's also not supposed to be like that long of a game. It'll only take a couple streams, based on what I have seen. So yeah, that's enough disclaimers from me. The game has really good reviews. It's published by Square Enix. So I'm not like horribly worried about the content of the game. Let's see if Streamlab wants to show you what it is, though. Streamlabs doesn't want to show us what's on the screen. Okay, we'll figure this out. It was working. You saw it working, and now it's not working. Streamlabs said no scary games. I don't know what the issue is. It was working before. It's karma for turning Kiryu off. This is what I get. We're not allowed to see the game. Okay, let's try something else. see if I can get it to work a different way. Okay. Here we go. This Tokyo sure is dark! Boy howdy, Tokyo sure is dark. Alright, here we go. I got it to work. I switched some stuff up. Here we go. I would please like it in English, thank you. I do not speak Japanese. Consider your actions. The decisions you make will change the world around you and how your story unfolds. Autosave makes every decision final. There is no going back. Click to continue. There's no saves coming in Tokyo Dark. Oh dear. Huh. When I close my eyes, she's always there. Smiling. Always smiling. Uh-huh. From the grimy fabric of the train seat, I recognize a familiar face. Turn up strong. Tanaka. What's your badge doing in a place like this? Where are you?
Hi.
Ito, where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. I guess this means you've heard about his phone?
Yeah, Saki told me. I'm on my way to Shinjuku now. I couldn't wait for the uniforms and miss another chance.
We've narrowed down the GPS signal to a back alley in the east part of town. You're the only detective I trust that's near it. That said, I'd be an idiot not to send in a team behind you. Lucky for us, it doesn't look like it's moved in the last 40 minutes. What's your ETA?
I should be there in about 10 minutes. How long until your team arrives?
At this rate, about 20 minutes behind you. Ito, we have no idea what you're walking into, so no heroics. Find the phone, discover what you can about how it got there, then report straight back to HQ. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I know this one's been especially tough for you. It's your partner, and I understand that you want to be the one to bring him home, but... well... Are you going to be okay being back in the field? I know it's been a while since the, incident, so you can't blame me for being a little hesitant. Remember to keep an eye on your spin attributes from time to time by pressing the escape key. I'm taking a big risk in trusting you with this, Ito. We can't have another repeat of Kamakura.
I'm fine, sir. I have everything under control. I'll report in once I find the phone. Behind the pleasant trees, it's plain as day that Yakimura still doesn't trust me to be on my own. The day Tanaka went missing, the uniforms completely ruined the crime scene. There's no way I'll let that happen again. Hold on, Tanaka. I'll be there soon. Look at all the vagary. I love her boots. Oh, she's so cool. Imagine if you could press the escape key in real life. 5 days ago, my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving Police HQ. There was no sign of him and we had no leads. From one of the most populous cities on Earth, he simply disappeared. That is, until an hour ago when his phone was mysteriously switched on.
Tracing it led me here, to this grimy road on the east side of Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. Ah, spin. Sanity, professionalism, investigation, and neurosis. A cab even this cool girl. Unfortunately, she's still cool though. Can I get into the settings? I want large dialogue text, thank you. Okay. In my opinion, the smaller the chicken skewer place is, the better. At least, that's what I used to tell Tanaka. Oh, the volume is quite loud. Okay. That should hopefully be better. Yeah, it wasn't louder than me, and then it suddenly was. Okay, we'll try that, and you'll just have to tell me. Just have to tell me. I think it's okay now? Okay. Cool. A shabby-looking bar with a butterfly logo on the sign. A hostess bar, watered-down booze exchanged for fake smiles, and a girl to laugh at your jokes. On a normal night, there's no way I'd look for Tanaka here. Tonight's not exactly normal, though. I'm not gonna shout at you, Em. The small bar doesn't seem to have a lot of customers, but there's a good view of the street from the storefront. Maybe. Whatever was drawn on someone tried scrubbing off, but gave up halfway. Keypad? For such a grimy looking door, that sure is a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. What a stench. Well, pretty normal for a dumpster, I guess. It's locked up tight. Oh no. Oh no, is Tanaka in the dumpster? Oh guys, he's in the dumpster, isn't he? It's some sort of warehouse or storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely theirs. Blood? No, only fresh red paint. The whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl. But there's no time to dwell on the past tonight. I have work to do. He's the trash man. No. It's not allowed. Okay, so... I think it was the Butterfly Club that she... Oh, okay, so I think... Okay, so I think I need to just sort of look around at all the different places, because we know that his phone is here, but the GPS can only be so accurate. I think that's what we're going for. Maybe. Closed. Not like I have time for chicken tonight anyway. Sure is a hole in the wall. I don't like this guy. I don't like that guy. I don't like his vibes. He's got stink vibes. I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I could smell the cop on you the minute you stepped through that door. Yeah, sure, ask away. But make it quick. Usually starts getting busy around now. Strange clientele, Tanaka, or attitude towards police.
Had any strange customers tonight? Seen anyone out of the ordinary? You, for a start. But no, detective, it's business as usual. Is it the jacket and the tie look that screamed cop? She's got a pin that says punk. She's also wearing like bright blue boots. So like she doesn't like I would say her outfit doesn't really scream cop, but it definitely screams probably not supposed to be in this hostess club. Listen, honey. As much as I'd love to keep shooting the breeze, if you want to keep talking, you can buy a drink like anyone else. This hostess seems pretty cagey. She might open up after a drink, but then again, maybe not. I need to be careful here. Get him away! Alright. I can afford to take a load off. I'll take a shot of whiskey on the rocks. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna actually drink it. You serious? Okay. Most cops don't exactly order drinks out in the open. Well, you did say we couldn't keep talking without a drink. Now I've had my drink, so get talking. What do you want me to say? Listen, lady, I don't own the place, I just work here. So if there's some sort of sting or something, leave me out of it. It's bad enough I have mouth breathers like Godo over there chatting me up all night. Don't worry, it's not a setup. Seems there's been some bad things happening in this part of town tonight is all. Bad things, huh? You a rookie? No, not by a long shot. Well, you sound like one. Bad stuff happens here all the time. Seems like every other day I'm hearing whispers of someone getting beaten up or a scam going on. Anyone whisper to you tonight? No, as a matter of fact, they haven't, officer. Now, as stimulating as that conversation was, I'm all out of goodwill for tonight. Good luck, lady. God damn it. Can't you see I'm busy? Fuck. Well, I shouldn't have had a drink. Now I'm all woozy. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask a few questions?
Oh, then what are you supposed to be then?
I think this one's with the police, honey. Detective Ito, Tokyo Metropolitan Police.
Police, huh? Name's Godo. This the gun real too? Alright, just let me buy you a drink. Maybe you could show me your gun and I could show you mine.
Charming. How about we stick to the questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this man tonight? I did do it again. I did do it again. I noticed it that time, and it's because you pointed it out last time, and now every time I see the word metropolitan, I want to say metropolitan. But look at this picture, it's so cute. They have a little kitty cat. Look at the little kitty cat, guys. Look at a little kitty cat. I want a little kitty cat.
God, I don't know. See these glasses, Detective Odo? My eyesight's not so good. Why don't you come over here and sit on my knee so I can take a closer look?
I'll pass.
Listen, I tried to help you, but if you don't want it, it's fine with me.
We're leaving. Back entrance to a shuttered store. I can't get in. I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
No problem at all. You can call me Daiso if you want. I haven't done something wrong, have I?
No, nothing like that. I was hoping you could help me, actually. Have you seen this man? Maybe sometime tonight?
Hold on. Mind if I take another peek at that picture? Sorry. I don't think I've seen him after all.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I definitely remember. You see, to be honest, business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I'd definitely remember a guy like that. Mostly I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. Can't say I thought this is what I'd be doing as the owner of a bar in Shinjuku, you know? Not to mention honest guys like me are being driven out of business around here. All the other places, like that hostess club up the street, are cutting corners.
Sorry to hear that, Daiso. I've got one more question, if that's okay? You have a pretty good view of the alley from here. See anything unusual out there tonight?
Unusual? Now that you mention it, when I went out back before, I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. Just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I had to pawn off my wedding ring to pay for this month's rent. If my wife heard about that, the next thing in the dumpster might be me.
Guys, Tanaka's in the dumpster. I didn't want to call that one. Hello, Miles. Welcome to Lurking. Why did he just freely admit that? This man is either like just really down in the dumps, or he's like just like trying to get sympathy, so I'll both buy something. +1 neuroses? Oh no. Ah, beans. That's not good. Shoot it! I'm not gonna shoot it! Jesus Christ. Oh, now it's all stinky. It's all stinky. It got bugs on it. Oh, guys. Oh, it's all stinky. It got bugs on it. No doubt about it. That's Tanaka's phone, all right. But who would have put it there?
That's one of our... Neurosis is one of our stats. I'm stable, professional, competent, and stressed. It's basically our stress level. I got a +1 to neurosis for compulsively talking to that man again. Stop! Neurosis is an American avant-garde metal band from... Wait, wrong wiki. Oh, okay, let's inspect the lock. Damn. No way I can pry it apart or jimmy it open, and I'm running out of time. It really leaves only one solution. I'm not gonna shoot it open. I'm not gonna shoot it open. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this is awful. This is terrible. I can't investigate anything in here. I'm not gonna shoot it. I can still leave. There was nothing in there.
I can hear the phone. Shasta, there was nothing for me to click on in there. What do you mean? The circle is me clicking. The circle is me clicking. You saw a girl? Shasta, are you fucking with me right now? Y'all are fucking with me right now. There's not a girl. You guys are fucking with me. There is not a girl. You see the redhead girl? I don't believe I just don't see her. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this clip. Need to click on in there. Oh! Okay, she did okay. The circle is me clicking. Huh. She was there. Would you look at that? Holy shit! Damn. Let's go in there again and see if I can actually see it this time. No, she wasn't there. Okay, see, I didn't see it. And then I clicked right where... Yeah, I know, I saw that. I didn't see it because I was looking down at chat when I went inside. Oh. I don't want to shoot it. Shooting is like... It's like the only thing I can do right now, though. That was pretty good. That is very hilarious. I don't... The small old wooden emblem on the door is so worn I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kinds of stores used to be here before it was cannibalized by bars. It was terrifying. It was good. Okay, it's gonna make me shoot it. I can't do anything else. Can't believe that worked. Wait, Ayami, what are you doing? I can't use a gun like that in public. Good thing no one saw me. Oh no. His hand is in there, isn't it? Oh god. That must be it. A filthy paper bag surrounded by a swarm of flies. The ringing is coming from inside. I'll need to fish it out of there and get a closer look. Oh. As I draw nearer, the familiar metallic scent of blood drifts into my nostrils. Written on the bag are two characters I know very well. Ayami. What the hell is going on here? Oh, guys. Oh. Oh. Brace yourselves. Uh-huh. Embedded in the gruesome red mass is Tanika's phone. As I slide the phone out, I'm overwhelmed by the smell of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. Hello? Who is this? Oh, you finally picked up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time, Ayami-chan. How do you know my name?
Where's Tanaka? Where are you keeping him?
Shh, Ayami-chan, shh. Tanaka's right here with me in the sewer. Come down. There's something I want you to see.
Oh. Okay. Still just fresh red paint. There's a handprint. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a handprint. Damn. The bars won't budge. The red paint is on both the inside and the outside of the drains. Someone around here must know how to get in. There she was.
Whoa, 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 lady, we're closed. What are you doing in here?
Did you just see that girl?
See what now? The lights were flickering, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You're like really pale.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, this is like private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to like go and talk to the police.
You're talking to the police.
You're a cop? Whoa! What timing, officer? Sir, ma'am, I think I heard a gunshot or something outside. I mean, I don't know what a gun sounds like, but I've seen movies. I was gonna go out and talk to the cops, but like I thought, what if the guy's still out there? He'll totally waste me. So I just decided to wait it out, you know? Good thing you showed up. Hey, do you smell whiskey?
No. That must be your imagination. Did you see anyone outside tonight? Around your dumpsters, maybe?
Nah, man, and I would know. Those dumpsters are part of my responsibilities and stuff, and I'm pretty observant. The boss is like super harsh about making sure people don't like tamper with them or whatever. Anyway, you're super sure no one's outside trying to kill me, right? Because I gotta like go and finish my duties later.
That was cool. Still can't get inside. Once Yukimura's backup sees this, the forensics team won't be far behind. I'll make sure they don't miss it so it can be analyzed properly. Love the game just go, hey, remember all the bad choices you made? Okay, but one of those choices I didn't have a choice. I did have to shoot the lock. I didn't have to drink the whiskey. But in my defense, I didn't think she was actually gonna fucking down the shot of whiskey. I thought she was gonna order it and just like hang out. She didn't have to drink it. Good. The bag is still there. Not like anyone is gonna be stealing something as gruesome as that. Oh, God, I got another neurosis. Hi, Natalie. So far, so gory. Sorry to bother you again, Daiso, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley?
No worries, detective. Now that you mention it, and you might not believe me, but I swear a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few I swear I saw a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago along with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here. Probably one of the hostesses club's usual. Maybe the Butterfly Club? Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, the storm drain's bad news if you ask me. I'd steer clear of it.
Have you seen someone around here carrying a bucket of red paint?
Huh? Paint? No, I guess not. I mean, I wasn't really looking for it, I guess. Why do you ask?
I noticed a couple of red marks near the sewer. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out and make sure to let you know if I see anything. Still locked. Just tell me one thing. What do you know about the storm drain leading to the sewer at the end of the street? Huh? Sewer? What kind of question is that? I don't know anything about some dirty sewer. Beg for information. I'm not gonna beg. Excuse me. I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you?
I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
I'm not gonna flirt with him. Don't play dumb with me. I know you've been in that sewer. Tell me how you got in. Now.
What the hell you think you are? I don't care what some asshole said about me, lady.
I know you take women in there, and if you want to leave this bar with the necessary parts to be with one again, I suggest you start talking.
Sorry about the misunderstanding. There's a shrine at that sewer. I go down there to, do stuff.
I don't remember asking you what you do down there. I asked how you get down there. Now start talking.
Alright, just leave me alone. There's a trick to open the grate. Twist the leftmost bar to the right, and the one next to it to the left, and then come off. Then you can crawl inside. There, you happy now? Just leave me alone.
I'm not gonna flirt with that fucker. Absolutely not. What do you take me for, game? What are our stats at now? We're super. We are losing professionalism fast, but we're very competent. Oh, our neurosis is back down at 0. Cool. Our sanity is dropping. It's fine. Oh boy. Someone has strung up cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling. Maybe in a vain attempt at creating an intimate atmosphere? Ugh. Seeing that probably took a few years off my life. Oh, the photo is in good shape, and I guess it was probably taken recently. We lost sanity for seeing that photo. Oh my lord. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the wall towards the well. The same fresh paint used on the wall in the drain outside. Whoever painted it must be close. It's a gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down more safely, though. I wonder what the shrine gate's doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built. She said there should be something around that I could use to climb down more safely. Why is this place so creepy?
also lost sanity. Yeah, I tried clicking on the lights, but it only just gave me the same description again. So I don't know what, No. Climb down using the meat? What's wrong with you? It's got a keypad. The bag's still there. Em, are you okay? Ah, yes, the rope. If he's down here often, there's a possibility that he has rope on him tonight. I should take this photo to remind him. Ah. Yes. Sorry, Em, we have to keep talking to him. I have reason to believe you might be carrying a rope on you. I need it.
Duh, you again. I thought you said you'd leave me alone already. Anyway, I don't know what you think about some rope or whatever.
I don't have time for this.
Why is there a guy? That kind of thing isn't illegal.
Well, in your case, it definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it, however, is. And this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think?
Hey, now, say, why don't I trade you? I'll give you that rope, and you can give me that picture.
I was just about to suggest something similar. Except I keep the rope and the picture. In exchange, you get to stay out of jail tonight.
Fine, take it. Get the one I'm starting to think you might not be my type.
Really? You think so? Get fucked. It's okay, Em. We probably won't have to look at it again. Maybe. The rope is thin, and I know it's been used, but it's all I've got. Here goes nothing. Oh, Lord. That rope is... Oh my gosh, why is there flickering? The flickering, why? Good Lord. I don't like this. Fuck! Ma'am? At long last, I found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered by a dirty, blood-stained sack. I'd gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and go back to a normal life. My plans went out the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen in the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible.
It must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was what she had wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yakimura where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Oh, fuck. Tanaka, hold in there. I'll get you out of this. Ito, it says you get out. Run, she's not with you. Shh, 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 shh. Don't waste time talking to her. You won't even speak to me? Not even a hello? Or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? No, you just talk to him, like I'm not even here. Ayami, I'm sorry, please. Save yourself. Quiet! I mean, please be quiet, Tanaka. There, shh. It'll all be over soon, and then we'll be together, in the dark. So don't think about her anymore. Why do you look like her? What is this? Look like who? I've looked like this way for a long time. What you looking for, Ayami-chan? The bullet in my head? I won't fall for that. Anyone could have read about the case. Ayami, don't talk to her. Run, for both our sakes. Why? Why are you taking her side all of a sudden? You said you'd help me stop talking to her. Oh, you want me to muffle? I'm not going anywhere. We can both help you. No one needs to get hurt. You mean like the last time? In Kamakura? No, Ayami-chan. No more talking. You're going to sit there like a good girl and listen until we're done.
Ayami, forget what you've seen here and go. Save yourself.
See? Tanaka is so caring, even a bitch like you. That's why he promised to help me, so we don't need you. Can you hear that? The voices. They're back. You remember the little whispers, don't you? I knew it. I knew it would happen. Now I can take Tanaka with me and he'll help me find the door. It's just like when I was little. There were police back then, too. Don't you see, Ayami-chan? It's exactly like the last time. It'll work. Tanaka will be with me now. Everything will be different this time. This time, it will let me go. I won't let you take him from me. He promised to help me. And now, even you can't get in the way. Faced with the impossible, my mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same. But I still didn't believe. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I'd left it out of my reports, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl, and into my nostrils the scent of cherry blossoms began to intermingle with the stink of sewage. I tried to focus on Kazuki and help keep him talking, but the girl wouldn't let him. He sounded strange under the hood, like he was hurt. I knew I didn't have much time. Shit. How are you here? In Kamakura, I... Murdered me? No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to... Ayami, there's nothing you can do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this. Oh, you! Be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it. Almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was the mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for it for so long, Ayami-chan. So many different shrines. Then Tanaka showed up.
He didn't look at me like I was some sort of rabid little animal. Not like all the others. No, not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me. Really help me. And I almost believed he would before you showed up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Poof! I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurt me, Ayami. It hurt so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took this away from me. I wondered why someone so nice as Tanaka would be with someone so horrible like you. So I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayami, it worked. Everyone always called me stupid, but look at me now. Tanaka and I will be together, and I'll finally find the door. But first I have to send him there. I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me, please. You promised. And you, Ayami-chan, you can watch.
Even though none of it made sense at the time, the girl truly believed every word she said. When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as if she really believed he was her savior.
Good night,
The situation was deteriorating and her grip on the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. What is the dark? What are you talking about?
We don't need to talk about that. After Kamakura, I was there. Every time before that, it's always the same. Deep down, the dark is always breathing. Can't you hear it? It's here now. Very close. It won't leave me alone. It follows me all the time. Ever since I was little. At least with the mask, it's quieter. I told you I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to be alone down there anymore. I won't let it keep me there. I won't. I want to sleep. I'm so tired. But the dark, it's in my dreams. It's there every time I wake up. You'll help me sleep. You'll help me once you can see. Won't you, Tanaka?
I don't know how you're here, but you're not beyond saving. You want help. Alright, I get that. So let me help you.
Shut up. Shut up! You don't care about me. No one cares about me. My whole life, people have told me they want to help me. They want to love me. That's all been a lie.
It's not a lie. You're sick, and if you let me help you...
No. Be quiet. Tanaka said that before, didn't he? Back then he said it wasn't real and he could make it better. He was wrong. I'm not sick. Look around you, Ayami-chan. Look at me. You see me, don't you? Do you still think I'm sick? Stop. Wait, please. You have to stop this. You could never have stopped this, Ayami-chan. I only brought you here to see it.
Once again, a smile crept to her face. She kept on smiling as she drew the blade across his neck.
Fuck. Ah, fuck.
Six months earlier.
Fuck.
Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today? Yeah. Aw, glad you're so happy. I guess Kazuki left already, huh? Yeah. You didn't drive him out, did you? No bitey scratchy? Yeah. Well, that settles that, I guess. You've been good with him lately, haven't you? Yeah. If only Yukimura showed your enthusiasm. Something tells me he'll get over it, though. Nya, nya, nya. Do you have to play right now? Nya, 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 nya. All right. Where'd you hide your toy this time? What are our stats at? We're focused. We're focused. Alright, let's go to the bedroom. Where'd you hide your toy, Lady Fluffington? Maneki Neko is Lady Fluffington's favorite toy and has suffered for months of her batting it around. If I see anything while I'm out, I should pick up a new one. Who knows? They might even bring us good luck. We have to play with the cat. It's required. For the life of me, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much. Nya, nya, nya. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you so happy, little one. Yeah. Baby. Baby. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking at it before he left. A shrine. Red paint. It has all the patterns of the case he's been working on the last few months. Yukimura's been giving him hell, saying such a minor case is wasting precious police resources, but bullheaded as always, he won't give it up. Can't say I get it either, honestly. Chasing after some weird kids and vandals isn't his style. It's weird. He's been kind of obsessive about this case, but when I ask him for details, he shrugs me off. Maybe I'll ask him about it when he comes back. Where is he anyway? It's a bit exhausting being with someone who's on their own schedule all the time. At least he bought coffee before he left. Otherwise, he'd be in a world of hurt. Okay, I want to read this. I don't know if you could read it on stream, but I am intrigued. An elderly man was attacked and seriously injured while emerging from a shrine in Kanda, Tokyo Prefecture late last night. The man, Takada Isao, 74, sustained injuries to his head and abdomen, including several lacerations, and was admitted to a nearby hospital where he remains in stable but critical condition. According to police, eyewitnesses reported hearing a struggle around 11:45 p.m. and shouting from a young-sounding voice. When asked if any witnesses had seen the suspect, police said the assailant may have been a high school-aged girl. Local high schools have been asked by police for any students fitting witnesses' descriptions, but so far they have no leads. Citizens in the area are beginning to grow anxious and have called for increased police presence around shrines and temples, especially around the time students might be coming and going from school and late at night. Local police stressed to the public to remain calm, citing this was an isolated incident and that they are pursuing all leads. Some residents in the area, however, are not impressed with the police response. Local resident Suzuki Kawana, 71, points to a swath of random red paint marks on the shrine gate and cites a popular theory in the area that there is a youth rebellion against Japanese traditional values. Police refused to comment when this was brought up at a recent press conference. Authorities speculate that this attack may be potentially linked to a series of crimes surrounding shrines and temples in the area, but that this is the first time any violent action has occurred. The first incident occurred 2 months ago and resulted in the main hall of a local shrine suffering fire damage, but no injuries. Another incident was reported several weeks later where a local resident noticed several dead cats in front of a shrine's gate. Police are hesitant to link the crimes because of a lack of a specific pattern. Bing bong. Hello, neighbor. Oh, hey Yumi. Do you, want to come in? Nope, I'm on my way out, but I wanted to drop this off first.
It certainly has a distinct odor.
Ancient family recipe, creamy curry donuts. Coconut, honey, curry powder, but the secret is the 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter. They have quite the kick. These bad boys will clean your soul with fire inside and out.
Wait, how are the chilies hidden in the batter?
Yumi, I'm not so sure. No need to thank me. Your body will thank me after you eat them. But anyways, how have you been? All I see lately is convenience store boxed lunches and junk food. You need to take care of yourself. I'd be happy to cook for you two if you want. You're welcome round any time. How about tonight? Or maybe after you're done working sometime?
Tonight might be a bit tricky. Our shifts can run a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping in around 2 a.m.?
You make a good point there, neighbor. It's bad enough with you clomping around at night. I am right beneath you, you know.
Sorry, Yumi. You can blame the clomping on Kazuki. I'm light as a feather.
Don't be sorry. It's the price of living below someone so interesting. Then again, there was that time you started singing at 4 a.m. You were shouting something about the night not being able to end until you sang some idol song. What was it again?
That's okay. You can forget about that if you like.
To be honest, I liked it. It was reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I like to think it gives me a window into Detective Ito's real side. You know what I mean?
My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke.
Then we should go sometime. I can sing in English too. I'm a pro. My girlfriend thought I was half. I'm quite talented, you see.
Damn, that's my work phone.
Oh, okay. I should get going anyway. But, Ayami... Don't forget my offer, okay? Come over sometime.
I will. Sorry, Yumi, I've got to take this.
Hi.
Ito here. Kazuki, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Thanks for picking up. I didn't know who else to call. I was wondering where you'd wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? Sorry, I couldn't leave this one alone. I think I've made a big break.
In what?
The mystery of the broken coffee maker? Nope. Unfortunately, that case will likely remain unsolved. The shrine case I've been working on. I think I found a pattern. All the shrines are attached to people whose names are said Kawana. There's so many ways to write Kawana in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection. It's like our suspect has been going up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one looking for someone. That would explain how the pattern seems so random. Doesn't explain the weird markings or the random violence, though. No, but it's a start. I had a bit of a snoop through the records, and I think she'll be in Kamakura next. I'm headed there now. I can be there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do? Thanks, Ayami. I knew I could count on you. I don't trust anyone else. I'm just about to arrive, so I'll get started on the legwork, interviewing people in the area and seeing what they know. Meanwhile, once you get here, I'll need more official stuff. Surveillance footage, public records, the like. Not much to go on, but together we should find something. Oh, so I get the boring stuff. Serves me right for showing up late, huh? I'll get you a drink after, promise. Ayami, keep an eye out for red paint. It's been all over the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful. If I'm right, this person might be dangerous. Uh-oh. The flickering. In retrospect, the way Kazuki sounded on the phone that day was off. Under his normal enthusiasm was hesitation, a little shake in his voice that told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked it up to overwork. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much in the weeks prior. If only I'd known and hadn't put up a wall of normality to hide away from it. Instead of explaining away his obsession with the case and ignoring him as he tossed and turned, I should have talked to him. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kazuki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed hold of something, he followed it no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could, but in the end he needed me. So when he called me, he tried his best to laugh and joke to throw me off the scent. It worked. It worked because I let it. Some people don't like sitting on the subway. Some people don't like sitting on the train. Kita Kamakura Station. I love the cherry blossoms this time of year. Kazuki and I will have to arrange a picnic before they're gone. Red paint? I guess Kazuki's hunch was right, but why this house? I'll leave it for now. Forensics may be able to make something out of this. The divide between the sacred and us mortals. The shrine it belongs to must be up ahead. You didn't need to do that. I hate this. I can see something floating on the river that has more red markings on it. I need to carefully fish it out so I don't disturb it. Maybe I could use one of the bamboo stalks to get whatever's floating in the river. No way I'll be able to break it with my bare hands, though. I don't want to shoot the bamboo. Welcome to Kamakura. I was actually looking for some information.
Information? Well, you've come to the right guy. Name's Magira. Did you know that I'm no mere station attendant, but a volunteer tour guide on my days off as well? A jack of all trades. I can see from your blank expression that you don't believe me, but I'm the best there ever was. I'm not even from around here, and I could still tell you everything there is to know about this place. Guidebooks, maps, the internet? Pah! All silly toys for amateurs. I've got all up here.
Right. That's, great? Magira? Is that Japanese? Anyway, what kind of security do you have at this station? Are there many cameras set up here or around town?
Cameras, you say?
I guess I should explain. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police.
See, I'm really less of a current events kind of guy and more of a people and dates sort. Some call me the master of time and identity. If I had harnessed my incredible knowledge and ability to examine minutiae of events, I could have become a great detective myself.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Well, okay, maybe this one's a bit more up your alley. Can you tell me about the shrines around here and maybe some of the ones off the beaten path?
Oh, I know. Just down the street there's an old shrine and...
Yes?
The shrine is, old and, nice.
Go on.
Okay. So dates aren't really my thing. But it wasn't fair. You caught me unawares with that one. I really am quite knowledgeable.
Yep, I believe you. So where's the shrine?
Easy, just up the road to the right. Or was it down to the left? Sorry, directions aren't really my thing.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you know then?
Well, the locals say it has a weird aura to it. See? Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll, have a look around for myself. Thanks.
Cool. So is this game really gonna make me shoot things again?
I really shouldn't do this, but oh well. There's no one around and it seems the fastest way to get myself some bamboo.
Bam boom.
Using the broken bamboo, I can easily push the object out of the water without disturbing it. A train pass, and just like I thought, it has red paint on it. Let's go to the station and see who this belongs to. My gun is a multi-tool. Apparently. Bamboo. Bam boom. Maybe you can be helpful now. Hi.
What can the great Megira help you with?
I found this commuter pass by the stream. Could you tell me who it belongs to?
Yeah, sure. Just, is that blood?
Oh, the red markings? No, it's paint, I think.
You think, but blood isn't really my thing.
It's definitely not blood. Smell it.
Spell, though. Nope, no need, I believe you. Right, it's not blood. Hand that here. Okay, a little bit got on me, but it's fine, no problem. It's just paint, not blood. Nope, not blood. Deep breaths, Megira. Right, sorry about that. Temporary loss of composure. Allow me to effortlessly find the owner of this pass. Damp thing, I'll just swipe it again here. Aha, let's see. As fortune would have it, I know the owner of this card. It belongs to May, the youngest daughter of the Kawana family. A very interesting family indeed.
Oh, and what makes them so interesting?
Well, they own a lot of land in the area and have donated a considerable amount to the local shrine as well. I often see May working there. The house next to the station with the laundry hung up actually belongs to her grandmother. Except for May, they're a pretty cloistered lot. She's usually a very carefree girl. I can't see her dropping her pass without coming to see me about it. I know all about those passes after all. I'm the expert on train passes. May's a good kid. You don't think she's gotten involved with nefarious types, do you?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it's nothing, but I wouldn't mind talking to her regardless.
Well, if she's here, she's probably at her grandmother's. Anything else you'd like to know?
That's all for now. Thanks. A dark room covered in dust. Hard to believe someone actually lives here. There doesn't seem to be anyone home. What was that? It sounded like it came from behind me. Ah, beans. Huh, don't like this. Excuse the intrusion. I'm with the police. Is anyone here? Ah, the kitties are collectibles. Wow, I don't like this. Who are you? How did you get into my house? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Ito and I'm with the police. The door was unlocked. You think because you're in the police you can just walk through my house with impunity? I thought I'd locked the door. What did you say your name was? Not that it matters. Whoever you are, you shouldn't be here. You saw yourself in, you can see yourself out. The door, I know I locked it. Were you followed? Followed? No, I'm looking for your granddaughter, May. And I wanted to ask you about the red markings outside. May? What do you want with her? She's a good girl. You should leave her alone. The last thing I need is some police sniffing around my house. When I came here, I wanted to be alone, so that my family and I could live in peace. All you're doing is drawing unwanted attention. Besides, I don't care about those superstitious markings. So you know what those markings are? There were once some who made marks in red so they wouldn't get lost. A guide to those who'd passed into the spiritual plane. More likely it's a vandal. Shh. Can you hear that? Why, after all this time? Emiko. Emiko, is that you? No, she is gone.
Why does it call to you so? Perhaps you can be the one to free me from this torment. Perhaps these old bones have suffered long enough. If it wants to leave, then I'll give it to you.
Whoa, slow down. Give me what? What are you talking about?
You'll help me, won't you? Take it from me. It wants to go with you.
Oh dear. I lost 6 sanity from that.
I am sorry, child.
Sorry, what is this? I feel strange.
Years we spent trying to answer that very question. Fruitless years. I don't know.
I have to get out of here. I'm sorry.
Yes, take it away from this place.
As soon as I touched it, it was as if the lens through which I viewed the world was jarred out of focus. My vision swirled and shifted, my legs became limp, and a vile smell assaulted my nostrils. I pushed my way back into the entrance. I needed to get out of that house. Why do I have this thing? Ma'am, why have you given this to me? This is not good. A wave of sickness. The wave of sickness that came over me was... The wave of sickness that overcame me began to fade as I emerged from the old musty Kawana house. Immediately, my mind began to write off what I had experienced as a fluke, feelings brought on by a lack of sleep and a strange case. After a few lungfuls of the spring air, my headache subsided and the nausea lessened. With every step I took out of the door, the strong emotion I felt holding the mask got farther away as well. Maybe it was the old Kawana woman who had made my mind go to such a strange place. What other explanation could there be? But as I walked away from the house, I stopped and broke into a cold sweat. My skin erupted in goosebumps. Something wasn't right. The mask was still firmly in my grasp. My knuckles had grown white from gripping it so tightly. Why? Why had I held on to it? Before I could think of an answer, a scream from the direction of the shrine broke through my muddled thoughts. There are 3... Oh, I don't like that. There are 3 more crows. Just bad. Just omens. Bad omens. Oh, God. Fuck. Shit. Beans. That day at the shrine, I saw Reina for the first time. The girl who Kazuki had been chasing and who would be his killer 6 months later. Her eyes kept darting around, making her mental state impossible to read. Until that day, I'd never seen her, but she felt familiar. As I moved toward her, I began to feel uneasy. At knife point was Mei Kawana, who must have been dragged there shortly after I arrived. Even in the warm spring air, I remember a shiver going down my spine. Tanaka! What exactly is going on here? Everything's under control, Ito. Stay behind me.
Who is she? Tell her to go away. If she doesn't, I'll do it. I swear. Please don't hurt me. I don't know anything. Please.
Reina, this is my partner, Detective Ito. I told you she'd be coming, remember? See? She's staying right there behind me, just like I said she would. No one's trying to trick you. What took you so long, Ito? Anyway, tread lightly and follow my lead. Hey, your name's Reina, right?
Yeah?
Hi, Reina. My name is Ayami. I'm a friend.
Please, help me. You're not my friend. You don't know anything about me. I don't trust her.
keep her back. We won't take one more step. Promise. You know, my partner's a lot smarter than me. Maybe you should tell her what you told me. About the voices and... what you call it? Oh, right. The dark.
No, I don't want to talk about them. You said you can make them stop. Can you really?
Like I said, I've met other people like you. They were very sick, but when they came with me, I got them help and they got better.
I'm sick. It's not real?
That's right. Though I know it doesn't seem that way. It's not your fault.
It's not?
No, of course not. If I was in your position, I'd be scared too.
It's not real. It's not real? It's not real?
That's right.
No, you're wrong. You can't see it is all. What's down there? Eating everything up? Eating me up?
I don't see anything, Raina. It's a beautiful spring day, nothing more. There's nothing out to get you here.
It's below us all the time. It whispers, shows me things. Things it wants me to do. I can't eat. I can't sleep.
There's nothing below us. I know it's confusing, but you've been sick a long time and it won't get better unless you let us help you.
No! You're lying! You want to hurt me like everyone else! I'll do it alone. I've always been alone. I need the mask. That's the only way to fix this, so stay away.
Raina, there's no mask here. Isn't that right, May?
Yes, of course. I don't know anything about a special mask at this shrine.
And Raina, May wouldn't lie about that, would she? There's no reason to hurt her if she doesn't know anything, right?
Quiet! Both of you! You're working together! That's it, right? I know it's here. Where's the mask? Where's the mask? Please stop. I don't know anything about it. I don't. I swear. Please let me go.
Hey, we talked about this earlier, right? Violence only makes everyone nervous. People do silly things when they're nervous. I don't know you two, but it's hard to focus clearly on an empty stomach and I'm starving. Are you two hungry? Know what my favorite food is? Pizza. Hey May, what's your favorite type of pizza?
Pizza? You want to know about, I don't know, I like margarita?
Well, a little boring, but a classic. How about you, Raina? What's your favorite pizza? I can get one brought in for all of us. Much more pleasant way to talk it than at the opposite ends of a shrine, if you ask me.
Pizza? But what about the...
I promise we'll talk about all that stuff later. But first, pizza.
I liked pizza too. Before... Not now.
Before? Before what, Raina? Maybe you can tell me about it.
No. I don't want to talk about that. Besides, I can't eat. It makes me sick. Ever since that day. No. Stop thinking about it, Mom. Everyone...
I know it all seems impossible, but you have so many things to overcome before you get better. Sickness of the mind can affect the body too. And I bet once the doctors have a look at you, they can help you with that too. Hey, Ito, you join us, right? What's your favorite pizza? Margarita, of course. You too. Seems to be all the rage. See? No one's out to get you. We'd all rather this go peacefully.
Stop! I don't want to hear any more about that. Don't you get it? I won't stop until I get...
What do you mean? Put that knife down, Raina, and we can help you find whatever it is you're looking for.
No! I know what you're doing! This bitch knows! You're hiding it from me. But I know that this is the right one. I can feel it here. And if she doesn't give it to me, I'm gonna make little May bleed.
Raina, listen to me. I'm pretty sure if May knew anything about this mask, she'd tell you.
May? May? No! Her! The one next to you! She said she was a friend! Why would you lie? I can hear them. I can see them all around her. Shadows. Voices.
I mean Ito. She doesn't know anything about this, Raina. You're a little scared of her, and that fear is playing into your sickness. You have to trust that what you see isn't there.
No, stop lying! You don't get it, it's real! She's seen it! Why? Why is it awake? Why? Huh? What is that? Can you hear it? It sounds like it does down there. No, get back! Can't you hear it? Oh God, make it stop! You said you'd help me, so make it stop! Please make it stop! Please! Oh Lord. Oh, Latonica, hand up.
Raina, look at me. We're in this together. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. You're sick, remember? I know how real it seems, but it's not. Don't look at her. Look at me. I'm not saying all this to hurt you. I'm saying it to help you.
No one wants to help me.
That's not true. I wouldn't have followed you all the way here if I didn't.
You came here for me? Really?
That's right. Things don't have to be like this. You're young. It's not too late to be happy.
Happy? But I don't deserve it. I'm sick. You said I was sick. I'm broken. That's why they won't let me rest. There's something wrong with me.
We're all broken. That doesn't mean we can't put ourselves back together. Sometimes we just need a little help.
It's not real? No, it can't be, but what if you can't fix me?
I'll do everything I can. First, you need to drop the knife. May isn't involved.
It has to be a trick. But I don't want to be alone all the time. I'm not going to hurt her, but stay back.
Thank you, Raina. That's all I needed to hear. Before that day, the possibility of ever using my gun on another human being never occurred to me. In my mind, doing so was a failure as a detective, a sign you hadn't thought the situation through, that all the other options had failed. The Ayami I knew would never point a gun at the girl, but suddenly, as I stood under the cherry blossoms, that Ayami was replaced by someone else. I was a passenger in my own body, looking on in horror as a girl identical to me began to squeeze the trigger. My thoughts were lost in the din of 1,000 terrified voices. I wish I could say I lost consciousness, or didn't remember what I did, but that isn't true. I remember every moment, every second, and every face that looked at me in horror. At what I did. Ah, fuck. Ah, jeez. Ah, god damn it. What if I don't do anything? What if I just stand here and do nothing? It's gonna make me do it. It's gonna make me do it. Oh, it's gonna make me do it. Oh, I don't know how well stream can see the fucking mask. Right there in the middle of the fucking screen. God damn. This sucks. Ito, what are you doing? Ito, put your weapon down. Don't do this.
I should call you Trevor.
Hello, Curry Soul Lover 99. You came at a weird time. Kazuki's shouts never reached my ears. The world that I'd been in moments before no longer existed. There was darkness, and it was only me, the girl, and a voice which told me to do one thing. So I did. As my finger pulled on the trigger, Raina looked at me and smiled. I wonder why she smiled then, knowing at that moment what was about to happen to her. It was as if she knew exactly what was happening to me. She looked me right in the eye as the bullet ripped through her skull. The smile never left her face, even then. Even after she died.
Oh, Jesus.
It's very interesting. We're not very far into the game yet, but it is very interesting. Ayami, can you hear me? Nurse, she's awake. Listen to me, Ayami. You're going to be fine. You collapsed after the gunshot. Huh? Gun? What are you talking about? No, that girl, what did I do? Hey, don't move. You need to rest. What did I do? Ayami, calm down, nurse. Detective Tanaka, if you could just hold her still for a moment. Everything's going to be fine. The nurse is going to give you something to help you sleep. Tanaka? Where am I? I don't remember coming here. It's alright, Ayami. We're in the hospital. I'm here for you. Now, I know how you always like getting ahead of me, but please listen to me until the end, okay? A few days ago, there was a hostage situation in Kamakura. It ended badly. You shot that girl. Then the doctors are saying you had some kind of mental breakdown. Oh, you're awake. Good. And how are you feeling today, Miss Ito? You seem much calmer now. Yeah, I guess I was a bit confused after blacking out. Oh yes, according to the studies we've read, that's quite common for people who have experienced the kind of trauma you did. Tell me, do you feel the following symptoms? Please answer with yes or no only. Shortness of breath? No, I'm breathing fine. Nausea? Yes, I feel dizzy. What happened to me? Blurred vision? No, I can see fine. Fatigue? Yes, I think maybe I should lie down. We've given you a mild antipsychotic in light of your recent episode. It is our duty to make sure you are mentally and physically fit for duty, you understand? Yes. Good. Let me explain your medicine to you. We have conducted a series of tests since the incident in Kamakura. We found no evidence or history of neurological damage, schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. I'm writing up the episode as a stress-induced breakdown. For your safety and the safety of others, however, we strongly recommend you take these pills daily for a period of several months. Take a look at your chart, Ms. Ito. To help keep track of the well-being of workers in the public sector, we developed the SPIN system to monitor various aspects of your well-being. SPIN stands for Sanity, Professionalism, Investigation, and Neurosis. We'll be monitoring your SPIN attributes closely in subsequent checkups, and I'd suggest you do the same. In light of recent events, let's first consider your sanity, your ability to accurately perceive the world around you. Without taking your daily medicine, and given your condition, incidents like you recently experienced are more likely to occur again. For now, I strongly suggest you take your medicine. Since your first dose is due today, please take it now. Here. Unfortunately, you might have noticed there are some side effects. Though taking antipsychotic medication will decrease the chance for any future psychotic episodes, they may make you a bit drowsy and unfocused. As a detective, this of course may lower your investigative abilities and your aptitude for seeing the details on a case. Although your partner mentioned you may have experienced hallucinations at the time of your breakdown, so taking your medicine is imperative of keeping your mind clear of these visions. I should warn you, however, if for whatever reason you are unable to take your medication, and your sanity, as measured by SPIN, gets very low, you may suffer from a total psychotic breakdown. And I'm sure I needn't tell you, for someone in your position, that would cause both the department and your family a considerable amount of embarrassment. So please remember to take your medication, Miss Ito. In order to avoid misdoses and form a routine, we recommend you keep your pills in a familiar place like your apartment so that you can take them every time you come home. You should also be careful with neurotic actions, endlessly talking to people, pacing back and forth, traveling around meaninglessly, and the like. Studies show that neuroses can act as a multiplier that exponentially speeds up the patient's loss of sanity, which, given your current condition, could be dangerous. We found that the patients become less neurotic by taking time out to take care of themselves. Detective Tanaka tells me you have a pet. Perhaps spending some time with the animal, relaxing and getting a good night's sleep would help the levels of neurosis we see in your chart. These stress-relieving actions have no negative side effects in relation to your medication or condition. I'll leave it to your superiors to discuss professionalism with you, but it has a measurable effect on the spin chart. Do you understand the importance of spin, or do you want me to explain it to you again? I understand. I know how stats work. Kazuki, thank God you came. I need to get out of here. They've got me taking enough sedatives to knock out a damn elephant. Did they tell you when they'll let me out? I missed you. Besides, I'm going nuts lying around here all day.
Funny you should say that, Ayami, because I think the going crazy thing is what they're worried about too.
That's not funny.
Sorry. But in life you can either laugh or you can cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. It shouldn't be much longer now. The doctor says he wants to observe you a little longer is all. How are you feeling?
Better, but I don't remember what happened very well. The whole thing is kind of hazy. I remember that I was feeling strange, like there was someone else with me, and that mask,
I'll stop you there, Ayami. I've heard enough about that thing. It was all over the report, and Yukimura gave me a hell of a lecture about even leaving mention of it in there.
Where is it now?
That's not important. You made a mistake. No, that's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. Even on the report, you can barely even call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect had a knife to a girl's throat and you took the shot. No matter what other people say, I'm standing by both you now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I know you had a reason for what you did. People at HQ are already starting to take your side, but please, no more talk about that mask. It'll only hurt your case and keep you in this hospital longer. Trust me, nobody wants that. Least of all me. Not to mention, Yukimura's had a hell of a time stopping the brass from suspending you. So help him out a bit, will you? Whatever you think you saw that day wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get better. So no more about it, okay?
You're right.
It was a confusing situation, and I guess my mind is grasping at straws trying to come to terms with it.
You know, Kazuki, I think I need a break from all this. From being a cop. I didn't sign up to hurt. To kill people.
I know. We'll talk about it later. For now, you should get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise.
And he's a liar. He's a diddly dang liar. Everything was not okay. And now he's dead. Ah, beans. Why is he wearing the mask? Pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. Taking your medication is important. Let's talk to the kitty. Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know if both you and Kazuki... No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it. Manage to salvage a normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door. And that when I open it, I'll just see him there. Finding these last few weeks to just be a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. I don't know what hurts more. The fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina. That was her name. I remembered it a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to the station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. The police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe... Only I could get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself. I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it, though, at least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. A violent incident in the sewers below the streets of Shinjuku in the late hours last night have resulted in the death of a detective and apparent rescue gone wrong. The body of Detective Kazuki Tanaka, 29, was recovered last night after a nearly week-long search when he went missing off the streets of Kasumigaseki. The mysterious incident has left the police scrambling for answers and a suspect as the investigation continues into its second day. The detective who arrived first on the scene, Ayami Ito, has declined to make any comment to the press, but her superiors say that after following a lead, she was led into the sewers, where she made contact with the lone female suspect. At that time, sources say, the female suspect panicked, and the incident ended violently before she could be apprehended. There are many unanswered questions, however. It appears that besides the lone detective, there were no other police on the scene, calling into question how the case was handled. There's also a question of the missing suspect and why, after Detective Tanaka was killed, the suspect was not able to be restrained. This case comes in the midst of increasing scrutiny on the police, in particular the violent crime section, as other incidents of police neglect or questionable investigation practices have been made public. Several experts have gone on record saying that Tokyo's police are not equipped to handle the recent wave of crime. The police have promised to release the results of their internal investigation as soon as possible. Superintendent Yukimura, who is in charge of both Detective Tanaka and Ito, has urged his department and the public at large to hold judgment until all the facts are in. I've heard a lot of rumors surrounding this case, but we're barely a few hours into understanding what happened down there. It's too early to jump to conclusions. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual, it makes it seem simple. It's like all that happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world. Yet, it's not. That's what happened to me. Or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. How can they write like that? How can they write that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive, and the night at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? brought you some dinner.
こんにちは。
Oh, thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. You can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's just... It's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good at this stuff. But Ayami, I'm really sorry about Kazuki. I mean, I know that he meant a lot to you, and I didn't know him very well, but...
もう十分よ。
Stop. Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all been a bit much. That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this, and Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime!
Hi.
Ito here.
Ito, I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come into the station as soon as you can.
What's this about?
It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. Hey, Ito. I didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
こんにちは。
Well, ready or not, here I am. About what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. And I know you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah. We were. But, seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so. But I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There've, been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, Kay. On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good is all. Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And movers in my office? This is too much. See, I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know is that what I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me.
Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it?
I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free.
Huh. Did he say anything else about Tyra's mysterious promotion?
Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it.
If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself.
Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give them this?
It's... Oh my god. Saki, that's so cute.
Oh, it's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure. I'll give it to him. But you owe me. Thanks, Ayami. You're the best. Guess you better head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh?
So you know about that too? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki.
course we have to give him the cute frog note. Fuck. What level was my office on? The 4th floor? Okay. Investigative units offices. Tonica and I have offices on this floor. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. Yukimura's office, right at the top. Okay, so I have to go to the 7th floor.
Sorry to have to call you in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after the whole situation. I meant to talk with you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me, then the chief. Hell, I got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. If he was here to see it, Tonica would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man.
Yes, sir, he was.
Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. This whole thing is rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seem right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just about the inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to you, are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, I think it's best for you to transfer out of the violent crime department for the time being.
Transfer? But, sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record must speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first.
This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. The next month you'll be on leave. Fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need you to clear out of your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito?
Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should only be temporary?
That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself.
We got demoted. It's only because we were a whammon. If we were a dude cop, they wouldn't have demoted us. Alright, let's go to the 4th floor.
Hey, Ito, hold up. Heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tonica. He was a great detective.
You're right. He was the best.
Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught in the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? You
goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. Thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down all alone with no backup. Let's face it. There's no way you could have handled that on your own.
Trying to imply something about me, Tyra?
Oh, me? No. What do you expect when they send a little detective in by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help.
I once partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he probably would make a good detective. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First, the bosses dumped me out of the violent crime, and then send movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. As if I wasn't going through enough already, at least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Fuck. They gotta stop doing that shit. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever Brown knows their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all those years if it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. Stop it. Kazuki gave me the silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. Stop it. A new email is in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito's been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected all of us. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned. So he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Marina mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I've got to go on. Fuck. Game? Is that because my sanity is so low? No, my sanity's not that low. I'm stable. God damn. Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. Should go down and scope it out. I thought that new officer was supposed to be here. Is it him? Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems that Saki at the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito.
That's right, transferred me in last week. How you doing, detective? Please call me Bando. We all got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well.
Got myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry. Never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work, if you're asking me, and it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner.
Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this.
Huh? Saki did. We'll hand it over then, and let's have a look. Oh! Well, I, didn't reckon she'd send something like this.
That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando.
Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy.
Alright. But not a word of this to any of the other detectives, okay?
You got it, Ito. You're alright. I'll crack this work out and then get upstairs when I can. I owe you one.
He owes us one. We'll remember that. God, stop with the flashing, game. Christ. I passed the letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Ayami. What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh God, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to the cameras, Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please. Oh, sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. I got an achievement called Matchmaker. Oh, fuck. I don't want to get Saki in trouble. That's so rude. I'm not gonna get her in trouble. As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Game? Where are we at with our spin? We're doing fine. Unlock the door, will you, Mori? I need to have a look through some old evidence.
I can't. I got a memo from upstairs that said you can't have access to the locker until you return from leave. The bosses found out I let you in with... My head would come rolling in a flash and I could kiss my chance to become a detective goodbye. Sorry, Ito. Can't do it.
The gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori.
Ugh, don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective?
Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion.
Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Ugh. Makes me squirm thinking about what it'd be like in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot.
He'll truly be missed.
Thanks. I'll miss him too. Thought I was supposed to turn in my gun. There's only one way to evidence control, and that's the elevator. Kind of a big oversight if you ask me. The security camera watches the entrance to the locker 24/7. Nope, still not here. What am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm gonna like gain neuroses from after this morning's quake. But everyone would clear out of here in a hurry if the alarm went off. Oh boy. I don't like it. Evacuation of the building will start immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to get to the evidence room quickly. Right. Here goes nothing. Ah. Unfortunately, the cameras are gonna see me go in. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence isn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least it would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I'd felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Reina's obsession with it couldn't be accident. I still had a part to play. The mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. Something told me there was more to find in that sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who could give me any sense of closure was myself. Guess who's back? Back again. You again? Hey, take it easy. I saw what you did to Goto at the bar the other night. I don't want any trouble. You can relax. I'm off duty. Besides, you know as well as I do that guy was a scumbag. Making him wet his pants was the only way of getting anything useful out of him. Can't exactly argue with that, but scum or not, he's a big earner. Could have been more gentle. Sorry. It's fine, I'm sure he'll be back eventually.
whether I want him to be or not. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Considering what, my job? It's true, police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, fill me up thinking I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it since happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers that are supposed to protect us from. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they'd give a shit? I wish I could say you're wrong, but years in the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what it is just to be human just because some government official gave them a badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only about 2 years and 4 different shops. They all promise the same thing, better pay and customers that will treat you with respect. I'm still watching on both those things. Business has been in the pits lately and I've gotten some offers that might pay better, but they're at clubs with more of an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors about what can happen to some of the girls in those places. Country girl like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job prospects. And it could be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But ever hear the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? No, not really. Well, take it from me. No one's going out of their way to help you. That doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just think it over before you say yes to that offer, okay? To think I'd be getting advice from a cop. Alright. I'll think about it. You got a name? Yeah, it's Miho. Don't tell anybody, though. The bosses don't like it when customers know our real names. Between us girls, I wanted to slam Goto in a wall for months. See you around, detective. I love Miho.
Oh, hello, detective. I heard about what happened the night the other police and reporters showed up. I'm real sorry to hear about your partner. I can't even imagine what it's like to lose someone like that.
Thanks. Daiso, right?
Yep, that's me. Surprised you remember that, detective.
No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami is fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too?
In all honesty, business wasn't really better or worse because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. But eventually they left too. Just like everyone else. It was always my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point?
I know it might not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end, no matter what. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down in the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. That's something no amount of alcohol can mask.
Yeah, I guess. Been beating myself up for weeks now. Maybe that's not helping, huh? I mean, I'm still competing with scumbags around here, but I'll try and keep my head above water for now. Thanks, detective. Ayami. Stop again anytime. Drinks on the house.
Thanks, Daiso. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Smell of rotting meat, the phone ringing over and over. Reina, did that all really happen?
Oh, hey. It's that detective from the other night. Wonder if she remembers me.
That detective is right here, and can hear you as she's standing right next to you, Kobayashi.
What? How'd you know my name?
It's on your name tag. Don't think too hard about it, kid.
You might hurt yourself.
Anyway, I'm just like surprised you need to talk to me again.
I don't. Just passing through.
Oh, right, that's good. I think I already said everything I could to that other guy. I have to rack my brain pretty hard to come up with new material, you know?
What other guy?
Taito? Titus? Typhoon?
Tyra? Detective Tyra was here? What did you tell him?
Oh, right, Tyra. Yeah, I told him you were here and you were pretty hardcore.
You told him I was hardcore? What does that mean exactly?
You know, I told him you were a cop that, like, didn't play by the rules. Would a drink if they wanted to, like, you know, take the edge off and stuff.
You told him Shit. What else did you say?
Not much else to tell. I told him I heard a firecracker outside before he came in and about the broken lock and how you said you'd seen a strange girl. I mean, nothing bad. Whoa, your eyes got all intense there for a sec.
That's nothing, just dust in my eyes. Painful, stupid, idiotic dust that's causing me to squint. Harshly.
Oh, yeah, detective, you should be careful. It's super dusty in here.
Thank you. I'm going to leave now. Enjoy your day. Fuck. This police tape's all that's left of the department's investigation. They're more focused on writing me off as insane than finding answers in that sewer. It's now or never. No more excuses. I need to have a look around and find out what really happened that night. The air still feels as heavy and stale as it did the night I came to look for Kazuki. It doesn't look like much has changed since then. I'm not sure why I expected anything different. Even if it turns out to be nothing, I should have a look around and see what I can find. I've already come this far anyway. No one seemed to question why the shrine gate was down here or who put it here in the first place. Yukimura said it wasn't relevant to the case. The red markings Reina drew were still on the walls. Was she trying to guide me to her, or were they for something else? The bottom of the well is hidden in darkness.
They could have at least used a different rope to get down here. Touching it once was enough for one lifetime.
Thanks. Oh well. I've got no choice. Down we go. Again. It's okay, Ayami. It only sucks a lot. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me here are horrible memories. But I saw Reina, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel, I'm sure of it. Yukimura and the others didn't see what I saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. More paint. The reports on that night never mentioned this. Could they have missed something so obvious? There's another hatch going further into the sewer. It's possible Reina escaped through it on that night. Maybe I wasn't so far off the mark after all. If Reina used this hatch, I might be able to find some proof to take to Yukimura and put his doubts to rest once and for all. Better keep my guard up. I'm not gonna press any buttons, thank you. What?
が起こってるっていうの？
Huh? Is this some sort of trick? It looks the same as where I came in. Does it have something to do with the lights? Fuck. The hell? That's not possible. Calm down. The lights are flashing in some sort of order. There might be something to it. 3. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reina? What is this doing here? Why would you leave this behind? The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. What's happening? What's that noise? Shit! The hatch closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. It's not real. It's not real. It's just it's an episode. Like the doctor said, it's not real. Kazuki said it wasn't real. Kazuki. Somehow I knew I'd find you if I came down here. Wait, don't go, please. Don't leave me again. Oh, young. Head's pounding like it was hit by a damn freight train. My room? How did I end up back here? I can't remember. The tunnel and those noises in the nightmare all felt as real as the sheets in this bed. Kazuki. I saw Kazuki, didn't I? It felt like he said something to me. What was it? But how did I get home? I was in Shinjuku, and I went into the sewer, then what? Maybe Tanaka was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. At this rate, I'll burn out if I'm not careful. Huh? What's this? The photo from the tunnel? Impossible, that can't be.
It was a nightmare. A delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up at the station, but... No. I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere, just like Reina was. Why is this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Reina, all right. Maybe someone will recognize her. My mind is racing. I need to take a moment and get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. What's my spin at? Oh. Hey, Lady Fluff. You don't want to get up either, huh? I don't blame you. If I could sleep my days away like you, I probably would. The thing is, if I stay here, I won't have any chance of finding him. I saw him, Fluff, last night. Sort of, anyway. I don't understand it, but he's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can bring him home. No one else will believe me. Yumi, do you know how early it is? Oh, I'm sorry, Ayami. I heard you were up and the door was open, so I let myself in. Oh, okay. Do you need something? No, I figured I'd check in on you. Things have been so quiet lately without Tanaka, I thought you might be lonely. Say, where were you last night? I listened for you and I didn't hear anything. I don't know. I mean, I had a late night. You know how those can get, right? Sorry if I worried you. Are you sure you didn't hear me come in? Whoa! That was another big one, wasn't it? You've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were to happen to you? What if I didn't know where you were? You can see why I'd be worried. Yumi, you don't have to look after me. I can manage. Don't say that. We're neighbors. It's my job to look after you. Who's going to take care of you if I don't? I'm okay, really. I should probably get ready soon, though. So... Right. I can take a hint, but... Ayami, don't work too late, right? I think... Yeah, my sanity is currently shaken. So I think... The pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. They help my sanity but make me drowsy. Oh gosh. We're having a real rough one. We're having a real rough one, you guys. Huh. Shinjuku. Considered the commercial heart of Tokyo's metropolis, as well as its seedy underbelly. It's also the location of that quiet back alley where I chased Kazuki, and where my life almost fell apart. Center of all investigations in the city, Tokyo Metropolitan Police Headquarters. My office is in a nearby building. As I'm not on active duty, I won't have access to the main building, but it may be useful to check in with Saki if I need something. Let's go talk to Saki. Ayami, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here before someone notices you. I saw what you did. Pulling the alarm, sneaking into the evidence locker. Did you honestly think I wouldn't notice? Lucky for you, I'm the only one that noticed. I'm not going to tell anyone, but seriously, what the hell were you thinking? You've always been nice to me. You've covered for me. I owed you, so now we're even. Wait, no, you owe me big time for this. Big time! I'm not going to ask you why you did what you did. For once, I don't think I want to know. My opinion? Get some help with whatever you're working through instead of pulling crazy stunts like that. Anyway, I can't let you in the building. Not my call. That came from Yukimura. He said not to let any non-active officers into the building. I don't think he knows, but you need to be more careful, okay?
Alright, well that's good to know.
Kazuki and I chose an apartment in Shinagawa that was far away from the Yamanote line in order to cut down on living costs. Despite everything that's happened, it's still home. Lady Fluffington's there, and I can check my laptop or take my pills. Let's go back to Shinjuku, I guess. Oh, goody. Here I am working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to cops all the time, and what do I find? A cop here bright and early to talk to me. Assume you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Well, I know how this goes by now. I'm gonna stand there until I tell you something, so what do you want? Here, have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you, I'm not asking about all the girls. Just this one. Well, what'd you expect then? How would I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair, if that helps. Red hair, huh? Oh yeah, that changes everything. Except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the incident, so... Chap my ass, you're still working. Well, let me help you. Your little picture there says 1996 on it. So I'm pretty sure whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you for... Not sure what they're paying you for if someone like me can tell you that. Now, if you don't mind... I'm gonna get back to work. Hey, hold on. We were just starting up a conversation here. What exactly do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you're only gonna come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. Could be a room number or a password for all I know. So think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way I say I don't know that I haven't said already. This girl wouldn't have been just another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she passed through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Oh, me? Whatever would you think that? As fun as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her is all. Trust me, if telling you would get you out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? Papers are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Passcode is interesting. Maybe the password for this keypad is 1996. For such a grim-looking door, that sure is a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. Okay, but can I try it? Can I try it, game? Alright, let's go talk to Daiko.
Oh, hello there, Ayami. You're working bright and early today. How are you?
I've been better, but thanks for asking.
Oh yeah? Is there anything I can help you with?
Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl?
Hey, she's pretty cute. Or at least she might be under that creepy marker. She does look familiar, but I'm not sure why.
Familiar? You've seen her here?
Here? No, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. Wonder what that means. 96 was a good year for me. That was the year I made big plans to go to culinary school and become the world's greatest chef. Didn't have a care in the world other than my food. Look at me now. Didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store. Selling greasy food to people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store rice ball. Wish I could go back. Sorry. Got lost in thought. Hey, Can I have a look at that photo again?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I think I might know who this is. She looks just like this Flash in the Pan idol from way back when. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was, Sparkly Diamond. Dang it, can't remember. Sorry, Ayami. Thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Anyhow, that was from when I was younger. She must have been married with kids by now.
Are you positive it's the same girl?
Well, it sure looks like her, that's for sure. Kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. Kept a scrapbook and everything. Jeez, I hope no one ever finds that.
Okay, so she looks like an old idol. Anything else?
Nope, not that I can think of. I would ask someone younger than me. She may have been around towards the end of my idol obsession. Hope that helped a little.
It did. Thanks, Daiso.
No problem, Ayami. I'll see you around. Hey, what you doing? Thought you guys only worked at night, like you were, nocturnals or whatever.
Oh, boy. Probably going to regret this, but have you seen this girl?
Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you, like, mark all over her face for revenge? Man, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I'm not sure what exactly I expected, so I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going.
Whoa, like, slow down, detective. What you got there is a genuine pop idol performance photo there.
Wait, you know something? I mean, you know about this picture?
Yep.
So, what is it?
Well, based on, like, the lighting and outfits, it looks like it's pretty ancient. I mean, it might be over 10 years old now.
Oh, if 10 years is ancient, I'm not gonna ask how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo?
Oh, yeah. I recognize that stage anywhere. It's in this cozy little spot in Akihabara. The little lady was probably, like, based there or whatever. Just one time, me and my girlfriend were at a concert there. I think she had the hots for me, so...
Okay, I get the picture. Akihabara, huh? I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff.
Yep, people tell me that a lot, you know. They think I'm pretty wisdomful. No, been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place would fall apart without me.
We unlocked a location. Cool, I didn't want to go back in the sewer. That felt like maybe it would go badly. To many, Akihabara is the mecca of geek culture with its numerous electronic stores, maid cafes, and arcades. But under its cute exterior, it also holds a dark underbelly of exploitation that isn't often talked about publicly. Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted on the wall. I have no interest in going inside a place like that unless I have to. Though the two guys standing outside the ramen shop look foreign, I can hear them speaking fluent sounding Japanese. They're poring over what looks like a map and some drawings. The elevator's out of service. Every time the automatic doors open, the noise from the pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assaults your senses. A cat-themed maid cafe, as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Kazuki would have gotten a kick out of that. Many of the foreign tourists who frequent the electric town side of Akihabara. A Hawaiian shirt with a fanny pack, huh?
Doubt he speaks Japanese enough to be helpful to me.
Yeah.
A small bookshop that sells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. Hi, do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? Seems like you know the area a little better than I do.
Not trying to sell me something, are you?
No? Don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it.
Good. I'm Atsushi. Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
Nice to meet you too. I'm Mayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara feels a little strange to me.
That's one way to put it. My bookshop's nestled in between a cat-MAID cafe and a cat cafe, so yes, it is all a little strange. Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have.
Not a fan of your neighbors?
Huh? Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong, the owner's a nice lady and all, but those cats of hers make a lot of noise at night. If she's not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation that the little buggers are so damn cute. Things really have changed around here. When my father owned this shop, this area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Guess I'm not one to talk. I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. We sold original prints and rare volumes. My family were known as quite the collectors.
Collectors?
Well, not me. The collection mostly belonged to my grandfather. He had a real eye for art and took pride in finding original works. I admired the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. Nowadays, I just sell weekly manga magazines. And I've done pretty well for myself. Can't complain. Never had the talent or the eye that my father and grandfather had. But I guess you don't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do.
Thank you for your time, Atsushi.
No worries. My normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having to talk like this is a nice change of pace.
He's between a cat-MAID cafe and a cat cafe. Incredible. Suppose I lucked out at getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day. Oh, I can't talk to that dude. Alright, let's go in the cat cafe. Look at all the cats! Hello, miss. My name's Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Huh? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a health inspector or anything, right? We already had an inspection last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and I was wondering if you'd seen the girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she kinda looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff? I don't know much about it. That makes... Oh my god! Look at the little cat! It's just like... Look at the cat! That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. Oh, sorry about him. He can be a little too friendly sometimes. Aw, hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's been making some, messes, if you know what I mean. Out of both ends. I guess you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. One of the times I went to Akihabara, I visited a rabbit cafe and it was heaven. Hell yeah, Nat. That's great. Cat breaking the fourth wall. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either and told me to wait it out. But I think it's getting worse. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get the best care. They're fed the best food, are on the best kitty cardio routines, and pampered day and night. I even read the paper to make sure they're up to date on current events. But poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here, specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug. And he threw up again. I
Sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem. I'll come back another time. I hope he feels better soon. I love that the fucking music has meows in it. It's so good. Oh, dude's gone. It's at Sushi's bookstore. Doesn't look like he's around. Now, into the cat-MAID cafe.
Nyan! Welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Akinyan. What's your name?
Yes. Hi. I'm Mayami.
Hello, Ayami Nyan. Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us. Does the mistress have a membership card?
No, I don't. But hey, hold on. Take your hands off me.
It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Aminyan. Yan. Perfect. There we are. Don't you feel better?
Yes, there are emojis in this girl's dialogue. Actually, I was hoping we could talk about...
Oh yes, Mr. Sayaminyan. That option is included on the menu under full access communication. It's only 1,000 yen extra and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay! But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty checky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay!
I think you may have gotten the wrong impression. I'm...
Clearly starving. Mistress, where are my manners? It was very polite of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you?
No, hold on, you're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo.
Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining the pretty checky photo option. You grow delirious. We'll get you food soon. We have nyan panyan cakes, strawberry cheesecake, pesto pasta, and all are available to come in a drink set.
This is a nightmare. I'm in a nightmare. Do I order pancakes? What are my stats at right now? I don't have enough professionalism to spare to order pancakes right now. I'm a detective. I think you might have the wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm going to insist you answer my questions.
Oh my! That does sound serious and I would love to help you. Only a little tiny detail first. May I see your badge?
Excuse me?
I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Ayami-nyan, but there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town, and the costumes can be really good.
Oh, I don't have it on me right now.
No badge, huh? How convenient. I certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something smells fishy, and I don't mean in a good way, nyaa.
Yes, but...
Well, detective, let's stick with the rules, okay?
Damn it. Let's order some pancakes. Okay, I'll have, let's see here, the nyan pan nyan cakes and the pretty kitty.
Oh, excellent choice, Ayami-nyan. Those are very popular item on our menu.
Right, so I ordered. That means I can finally ask you about this.
Before your order arrives, you must first do the ultra-secret nyan pan fancier.
Nyan... What? Do I have to? Come on, surely I don't need to do something silly like that.
But I must insist, Ayami-nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the nyan pan nyan cakes unless it's released by the nyan pan fancier.
Oh, fine. You win. What do you want me to do?
Excellent, nyaa, mistress. Already I can feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Please place your paws in the air like this.
Like
this.
Perfect, Ayami Nyan. Are you sure you haven't done this before? Now, you must repeat the sacred verses. Nyan malo nyan palo nyan wala pa.
What?
Nyan malo nyan palo nyan wala pa.
I can't fucking. Nyanma.
Don't forget to raise your paws.
Nyan malu nyan palu nyan wala pa. I feel like the visit to the cat-MAID cafe is depleting her sanity faster than the mask would. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. The passion, the vigor. I can feel the love pouring into the room, Ayami Nyan.
You know, I can't lie, I do feel like a bit of my negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we...
Oh my goodness, Mr. Tanyan! Your pancakes have arrived!
That was so quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me the nyan cakes were shaped like little cats.
Oh yes, they were painstakingly made with love by our staff.
There's a little whipped cream tail. It's so cute.
Nyan! Now, Ayami Nyan was saying something about a picture, as I recall.
Hold up! No need to rush things. We can't talk on an empty stomach, right? Oh, this was great. Our sanity went up, our neurosis went down. Fucking great. Does your maid staff actually make these? Because they were amazing.
Of course, Ayami Nyan. Now that you've eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
Oh, right, that. Have you ever seen the girl in this photo?
Let me see. Yeah!
Whoa, are you alright?
I am concentrating to my fullest, Ayami Nyan. Oh, but this young mistress is not familiar to me, Nyaa.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks anyway.
That dress is so pretty. It looks like it was custom made. I've seen some of that quality before, Nyan. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designs costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big budget.
Collector, huh? How can I find her?
Supposedly, she has a shop on this very street.
Supposedly?
She's a very mysterious lady, Ayami Nyan. My co-worker Mina Nyan has met her. Her shift starts soon. You should ask her about it.
I will. Thanks. Oh, and, next time, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot.
Of course, Ayami Nyan.
Fantastic. Great. $2,500 yen for a parfait? I suppose in a maid cafe, you're not only paying for the food, but the girls to wait on you hand and foot like a lord. Not really my thing. Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth. Seems kind of intense. No, oh, sorry, thought you were gonna hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You're not a maid in disguise, are you? Ha! Nope, I doubt I could summon the pep required to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing. Uncovering all the hidden secrets of Akiba, of course. What about you? Something kind of similar, actually. But you guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back do these side streets go anyway? Oh boy, you don't even know half of it. There's a whole mazes of electronic stores, stalls selling computer and radio parts, and about anything else you can imagine. We decided to map out the area. Bit of urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's been a fun side project. Akihabara is a fascinating area, that's for sure.
Urban exploration, huh? Sounds interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers?
Ooh, me? No, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only got a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my day job. But it's projects like this that give me fuel for the creative fire. Who knows, maybe you'll be reading something and find an anecdote about this conversation in it someday. I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come out with him and make sketches as we explore the city for the book he's working on.
Huh. Never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing?
Urban horror. Neon noir seem in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. I doubt you believe the things that go on in the city even if I told you.
I wouldn't. It might surprise you about how much I'm willing to believe. So have you been mapping out the street? Anything interesting about it?
Interesting might not be the word I'd use. Been getting kind of a weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other side street in Akiba. It's got everything you'd expect. A smoky arcade, a maid cafe, a cat cafe, a couple of bookstores. Nothing unusual there. Not for Akiba, though. So far, so good. We're almost ready to move on, but... See that elevator over there?
Yeah, sure. What about it?
Looks normal, right? Well, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we got a little pet theory about it. Get this. We think it eats people.
You think the elevator eats people?
We've been staking it out the last few days. Or as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And, get this, it only lets certain people in. And when they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So, logically, it's either eating people or... Yakuza vampires. I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shady activity around here.
Damn, Scion, that might be the book. The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba.
Write this down.
What?
Oh, I'm doing better than writing it down. I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea you've had all week, Cody.
Didn't you say you knew some Hollywood agent in LA?
You were ad-libbing Yakuza vampires. I wish. I wish I was ad-libbing that.
Yeah, and once they write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage.
Or they were. We can bring them back.
You guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Take it from me. The city has a lot of strange things that happen in real life, too. Trust me. Start asking around and you'll be surprised what people tell you.
Oh, I fucking wish that was me ad-libbing. That would be great.
Any other day, I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt he'd know anything about pop idols or Reina. I should move on for now.
Really? He looks like he'd know about pop idols. But...
you insist. Hi! Can I get a cat? There's a donut. Can I get a donut for my neighbor? I can't remember her name. Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Mayami. What's your name? I'm Mocha. Whatever you want, make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell me anything about this photo? Oh, what decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh. This isn't some idol thing, is it? If you're from some modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now there's no way I'll ever wear that kind of gothic Lolita stuff. No, nothing like that. I'm an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion and more about the girl herself. How should I know? Idol stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like the investigators on TV?
that girl cheat with some guy's wife or something? That's so exciting! You know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about that photo.
What kind of collector?
No, the collector. It's the name he gives himself. Guy knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. If that girl's in a Hakihabara, I bet he knows about it.
Why? Is this guy an expert on idols or something?
No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally, who's behind on their rent, and he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff. At least, that's what I heard.
No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that?
Well, it's complicated. Akane works around here part-time, and there was a customer who used to come in and kind of obsess over her, you know? A real creep. Before long, he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Akane asked the collector to give her something to make the weirdo go away.
And he did?
Sure did. He gave her a photo of the guy that she mailed to the creep's wife. Let's say it was incriminating.
What do you get out of it? This collector.
Why don't you ask Akane herself? She's out with someone right now, but she should be back any minute.
Thanks, Mocha. I might just do that. No one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over. The collector. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further with the case, that was the thread I needed to follow. The elevator's out of service.
I'm sure that elevator's how I find the collector.
Oh, tiny ramen shops like this one bring me back. When I was a student, I used to go to the ramen shop to get a bowl once a week. It was my own private little ritual.
Ayami-nan, back so soon?
Hi, is Mina-nyan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about the dressmaker you mentioned earlier.
Oh, well, she's here, but... Well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened. It's really bad.
How bad are we talking?
Monumentally, horrifically terrible, Ayami-nyan. The perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread.
Oh. Can I help?
Oh, Ayami-nyan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. Oh, hi, yeah.
You alright? I heard something bad happened. Maybe I can help you?
I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go in the back and cry.
Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better.
Police? Well, it's Samuel.
Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money?
Samuel Cuddlesworth? My best friend? He's missing.
Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay, I think I see what's happening here.
Her ultra rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mr. Ayami-nyan. Those things don't grow on trees, you know.
A teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear.
A plush! Samuel Cuddlesworth's not a teddy bear, he was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world. The hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Oh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Ayami-nyan. While you're here, want some pancakes?
Guys, do we get more pancakes? Guys, I think we get more pancakes, right?
Hell yeah. Sanity goes up, neurosis goes down. I'm relaxed. I'm stable. I'm professional. I'm competent. Hell yeah. Oh, listen, I can't promise you as rare of a plush as Samuel Cuddlesnipe, but I will find you something, alright?
Cuddlesworth? Samuel Cuddlesworth. Second. Twice removed, actually. Why are you looking at me like that?
Pancakes save lives. And we're gonna find Cuddlesnipe, I guess. Cuddlesworth.
About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breeder? Yeah, sure, but now it's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday. His tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much of it. But this afternoon he really started to, explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get it, though. Nothing in his diet has changed.
That does sound odd. What's he eat normally?
Oh, you know the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly.
Sashimi? You're joking, right?
No, of course not. Why would I joke about that?
You can't feed a cat sashimi?
Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing.
That's not exactly the same. I have a cat and
I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right?
Well, yeah.
Ha! Sucker! You bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill.
Chemical swill? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so...
Sorry.
I guess you're right. I got a little carried away. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you were only trying to help. That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order?
Now that you mention it, I usually only order one box from Sochi, the sushi vendor next door, but for the last few days I've received 2 boxes.
I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it.
Oh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy.
Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says please give me errands?
Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to go talk to Soichi. Honest. I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until it's off my mind. Please go talk to him.
Alright, I'll have a chat with this Soichi and see what he knows.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Fuck. Christ. The hell? Hi, Soichi, right? I was wondering if you can set up recurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something? Yep, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask?
I was just at the cafe next door and saw one of your boxes. Work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were.
You came from Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she's had a standing order with me for years.
I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes.
2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she's feeding it to her cats.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So about that standing order you wanted to set up?
Oh, I need to think about it a little more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help.
A little sketchy, maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied that second box should lead me to a suspect. I bet it's the fucking bookstore neighbor.
guys, I get to play? Fucking Christ. Oh, I got it? No, no. You gotta let me get them all. Game! I need all of them. Fuck. Hello again. This must be the friend I heard about. Akane, right? Yeah, but if you'd open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you'd see we're a little busy right now. Go away. What the fuck? What's wrong? I don't know you. Why do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer? Don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Usually the customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working at some shitty restaurant or at a convenience store. Fine. You're right, I can't judge you, but obviously something isn't working out if she's crying like that. I already told you, one of her clients is an asshole. Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him, and he snapped. He threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Wait, back up. Did you say he tried to get you into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before, and would hold my hand and say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yep. No doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Before you said you wanted to know about the collector, right? How about this? Make it so that me and Akane never have to see his fat, four-eyed pervert face again, and we'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal? If we're dealing with who I think we are, then I'll be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading to a club in Shinjuku before he left for the train station. Great. Good thing M's not here. We have to go talk to that dude again. She's beautiful. Where did you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Flufflestuff. Thank you, Nyan. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Ayami Nyan. I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. She didn't ask for money. Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker. The images on them would change.
I can see from the mistress's expression she does not believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong.
Oh, listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all, but this is kind of hard to swallow.
But it's true, Ayami-nyan. Supposedly, she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally, and the stories probably bring in more business than the signs themselves.
Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want?
Ayami-nyan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them. It's a small group of people who know the rumor to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising. Nyan! Mina, Nyan, what's wrong?
No, it's not like that. It's not like what?
This dress, the one she made me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything, down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap, and the stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes, I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Ayami-nyan, I got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks for getting me Lady Belinda.
No problem. Don't go losing her now. Achievement unlocked. Made new friends. Huh. Huh? Was that paper crane here before? I can assure you that it was not. Ha ha ha. Let's go back to Shinjuku. Let's go harass that old dude. Oh, crap. You know, you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm not messing around. You seen him? Yeah. Saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he headed? What do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. All you cops have around, I doubt I'll stay there for long. God damn it. I don't want to follow that fucker into the sewers. Gross.
So, if he is my favorite detective, suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal.
Detective? You call the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep.
Bitch was a prude anyway. Barely let me touch her. You're not a prude, are you? Now that we're alone, why don't you start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. Ew.
The sewer. Another standoff. It felt so familiar.
Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out of the rope yet. First, I warn you about trespassing. Then I find you here again after some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her.
You've been following me, huh? Didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, detective. I know why you really came and found me. No one will disturb us down here.
You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here?
Like I said.
Oh, fuck. Gross. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and the one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. If I catch you in the sewer again, or catch even a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it?
Settle down. Let's just talk this through. Money. You cops aren't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this.
Even though he was an idiot, Godo probably knew I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed. Gross. That was gross. I wasn't gonna shoot him. Fucking Christ. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Godo won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he is some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then how did you get the picture? Mocha, you told her? I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate. So I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he only asked me for one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad with me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow he knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but what? Ever since then, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? His shop's right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign when it's turned on. What? You never told me that. I didn't want you going after him, Mocha. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really. But don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, Akane. There's no need to worry about him. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for the 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. There's 2 cranes. I gotta figure out this cat thing. He's not around, but I'm pretty sure he's the one poisoning. Hello? You like cat cafes?
You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they try and scratch me. Huh? That's a weird thing to ask. I got a boxed lunch from the convenience store. Why? The hell are you talking about? What cats? Why would I do something like that? Lost some investigation for that. I just wanted to... I was just curious. Cats? No, I don't like cat. Have an allergy, understand? Lunch. I'm not interested, thank you. Huh? Yeah, sure, they're alright. Used to have a cat growing up. Why? You asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. Huh? How'd you... Wait. It's not what you think. I rent the apartment above her shop, and the furballs are always yowling at night. The nutjob owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxative to us all. It wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. A little cleanup was a fair payback for cats keeping me up day after day. And woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson, not someone else. Alright. Fine. I get it. You were at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person, and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine. Whatever you say, lady. Well, okay, it wasn't the bookstore, dude. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan.
Takumi? That little rat. What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck.
No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously.
Oh, thank goodness, I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system.
A little scumbag.
What's his problem?
He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night. A few weeks of that and anyone might crack.
You're right.
I'm so used to it, I didn't notice. But I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place.
Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay.
Now that one mystery is behind us, could we return to our discussion about the collector?
Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a rare Balinese breed to the cafe, and after searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and to come to her shop. Suffice it to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing all right, so I had some money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda.
Huh? She wanted a panda?
No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside her shop were gone. I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work.
Damn. This collector takes people's, like, most sentimental things. But also seems to, like, be equal. Like, took a dress for a dress, took a cat for a cat, took a photo for a photo. That's it. 3 paper cranes. The buttons on the elevator are lit up now. This doesn't seem right.
Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Raina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there?
Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for?
I've never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him? The collector?
Collector. Crow. One of the many names given to me over the years. But we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions.
Don't you want to know who I am?
Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant to what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes. Yes. What is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world's not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend. They break. Am I wrong?
No. Nothing's been the same since Kamakura.
Yes, of course, the girl you murdered. Raina, was that your fault?
Something made me.
Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear.
No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet.
Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me.
Which is easier, I wonder? The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is your own doing, or someone else's?
I don't have time for this.
Of course. Our conversation is tilted toward the philosophical. But you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible.
I want information. Facts.
No. It is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want? Truly.
Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No. It's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me, too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends.
Perhaps I can be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yes, nothing like the others.
Fine. What do you want to know?
I find it interesting that someone like you would drink on the job.
Huh? You mean in the hostess bar 2 weeks ago? Yeah, what of it?
It seems so obvious a mistake. Why did you make it?
Because I didn't think I was gonna drink it. It was for the case. I didn't think I'd get information otherwise. Not that it changed anything.
On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him?
A witness saw him. A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this, some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games.
It's no game, Detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price.
That's it. If you wanted information to use against me, seems you've already got enough.
Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No, I've no interest in that.
Then what do you want?
Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding. Much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue?
Do I have a choice?
You've already made it. You've so such little patience, detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl, Raina. She's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger?
I didn't want to hurt anyone. Maybe for a police officer it sounds soft, but I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Even with Tanaka at the end of a knife, I thought it might end peacefully.
Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes. This is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What was it? Ah, yes, all right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now.
I want to know about the mask. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Raina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out.
I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things.
Why did Raina want it so badly?
It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have quite a history with that mask.
The Kawanas? May? The Shrine Maiden girl? Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me.
The very same.
It gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it.
Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. In the dark. Whether he lives... that is more difficult.
The dark? It's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it?
A better question is where it cannot be found. Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart.
Raina. And if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too.
The girl's thread is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho and a talent agency called Omega.
Kabukicho. I know it well enough.
As I imagine any officer of the law would, the dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way. Or it could tear you apart, like it almost already has.
What are you? A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you. Except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you?
Take a look around you. It's not familiar. Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. I've been here for so long. longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... How did you put it? No, yes, clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool.
How will I know when the path's been opened?
Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld.
You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you.
Paranoia. An unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially the ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools needed to finish the job. From there, now that is an interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to be partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again.
Huh. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I felt like it may have suffocated me. By the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people in the street. Our conversation seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he possibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right and I was a puppet after all. At that moment, it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were nearer to two, and I had no choice but to march forward with the leads I'd been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed. And now I know I now had a means, however impossible, to find them. Two paths, the mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chased after the talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or back to Kamakura to visit Mei, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either of them would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose, or maybe something would choose for me. Okie dokie. So I know it's technically not time for me to end stream, but I've been doing a lot of talking, and I can feel my voice starting to go. So I think I'm gonna end stream an hour early tonight. This has been very interesting. Yeah, this also feels like a good place to stop. Yeah, for sure. It is, we've hit like I think we've hit sort of like maybe the midway point. So I think we'll definitely finish this next week. I'm very excited to see
how all of my choices affect how this ends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I think I'll see if there's anybody we can raid out to. Let's see here. Let's see. I think we'll raid out to Deadly Nyaa. She's currently playing some Dead by Daylight. Okay, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope that you are enjoying this game. I'm having a good time. It's spooky, a little creepy, a little gross. Definitely a refreshing change of pace. I think from my normal games. This is definitely no Yakuza or Satisfactory. So it was nice to switch it up a little bit, and I'm excited to finish up the story next week. Everyone send your love over to Nyaa, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye!